Sains. They come back here, but how can you make it keep on coming back?
A smashing trick. How to drop a cup without breaking it.
And a painter puts some paper to the test. Could it possibly leak?
Rubbish. Getting to the bottom of what happens when things go bad.
Draining pointed dead on top of the bottle.
And the case of the disappearing glass. Now you see it, now you don't.
But first, getting down dirty is one of our specialties here on Backyard Sains.
So when we get a chance to make our very own rubbish dump, we think we're spoiled rotten.
It's funny, but it seems to me nature is much better at taking care of its own litter than the stuff we make. Leaves just run away and disappear into the sea. Other things will take much longer. Some of our rubbish just never seems to go away. I reckon some will still be here when I'm old and grey. And just because we bury them in a rubbish dump doesn't mean they disappear. But I wonder how long things do last. If I make my own rubbish dump, I can find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this rubbish heap. First, we're going to dig a hole. It'll be a bit smaller than a real dump. Now I'm very stuff to find out how quickly nature can break them down. The milk carton I found, the tissue, the tin can, plastic cup, newspaper, some potato peel, and an apple. That's a pretty good selection. Now I'll just cover them over. And I'll put sticks above each bit of rubbish so I can find them when I get back. I'll give it a bit of rain, just like a real dump. I'm going to need a bit of sun to help nature do its thing. Time for me to pack up my campsite and head back home while I leave all that rubbish in the ground. I'll give nature a couple of weeks to do its work. This could get pretty smelly.
My name is Priscilla, and I want to introduce you to my freaky friend. We've all got freaky talent. I can move my elbows in funny ways. Some can curl their tongue around. So I can make revolting noises under his armpits. When I run the Lucas is weirdest of all. He pops his knuckles. And I hate it. That noise gives me the shivers. How on earth does he do it? He holds his hands together and stretches his fingers together, and that's not it.
The joints in our bodies, like knuckles and knee joints, have fluid in them. The fluid acts like oil and lubricates the joints to help them work smoothly. The fluid also contains gases, and when a knuckle is stretched, the pressure on the fluid is lowered. This lets the gases in the fluid expand, and they pop out to form bubbles. This causes the popping noise.
That's the sound that makes me want to give Lucas a knuckle sandwich. I'm out here.
Oh, my big sister's birthday in a couple of days, and I haven't got any money to buy her a present. I could use some of these flowers, but they probably won't last. Unless I can preserve them somehow. I know. I'll make them into a picture. Okay, I'll need a picture frame, and here goes. First of all, I'll need a piece of white cotton on top of a wooden board. Then I'll need to pick some petals. I'll choose lots of different colours and types. Put some petals upside down in the fabric. Cover them with a clear plastic bag. Now comes the fun bit. Go the hammer and start smashing petals. After they're all smashed, take away the plastic bag and scrape off the flower ribbon. I'll never put the flower print on the fabric. Now all I've got to do is frame it.
Flower petals get their colour from chemicals called pigments. One group of pigments gives us red, pink, blue, and purple flowers. A different group of pigments gives us yellow and orange plants. Those pigments are called carotenoids, and you guessed it, they give carrots their orange colour.
That sure is a work of art, and big sis will think it cost a fortune.
I can't decide whether I can invent a cheapskate or a genius.
Or just plain good making mush out of flowers. Speaking of mush, I wonder if anything's turned into mush in Blake's mini landfill.
It's been 2 weeks since I built my rubbish dump. Time to unearth the very goods. Phew, it's starting to stink. Some of my samples are already starting to break down. First, the milk carton. That looks like it's hard to change at all. Next, the tissue. Yeah, that looks like it's breaking down a bit. What have we here? Oh, plastic cup. That's not changed at all. Same with the tin can. No change. Well, the newspaper's certainly gone all gooey, so that's not going to last very long. Hey, what about the potato peel? That's starting to break down, but it's going to take a while. And finally, the apple. Oh, wow, half of it's gone already. I'll put it all back and cover it over again. Okay, I think I'll leave it another couple of weeks and see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for an amazing disappearing act. I'll show you how to make this glass disappear by placing it inside this glass vase. How, you ask? Well, I need some magic liquid. First, I shall show you the very happy ice. Place the glass into the vase. Can you all see the glass? Good. Now I shall make this glass disappear. All I need is some of my magic liquid. And shazam, the glass has disappeared.
Sometimes our eyes see things because light bends as it hits them. If it didn't bend, we might not see the object. Because the glass and bend magic liquid bend the light in much the same way, light goes into the liquid and bends. But when it hits the glass, it keeps going straight on, so the glass stays invisible.
So, what was the magic liquid? Come and have a taste, Priscilla. Yep, good old baby oil. Right, now they're doing disappearing act.
Man, that's what I call magic. That glass just disappeared into thin air. Or was it thick oil?
I think you're just full of hot air, Jason. And speaking of hot, let's go somewhere where it's not.
We're decorating our house because we're having a party. Come on, slow coach. We know balloons stretch. They're made of rubber. Rubber stretches. Whoa, he's making me dizzy. What was all that for? It's warm. The stretching makes molecules inside the balloon all crash into each other. All the friction produces heat. Like when we rub our hands together. They're hot. Hey, that's hot. He's getting hot. So am I. I know what else the balloon's good for. Cooling you down.
Priscilla is dancing crazy. She's dancing the way she could. Alright then, I'll add to her dancing repertoire with something she's never seen before. This glass bottle's been in the freezer for an hour. I just wet the top of the bottle, and then put a coin over it. For this to work, you've got to make sure the coin completely covers the top of the bottle, and rub your hands together really fast. Put your wild hands on the side of the bottle, and watch the coin carefully. The coin will start dancing.
The heat from Sophie's warm hand is transferred to the glass bottle. The warm glass then heats the air inside the bottle. As the air heats up, it expands. The expanding air then pushes the coin up, making it dance.
There you go, Priscilla. Add dancing lessons with Jimmy and then I'll be cold, hard, passionate.
Wow, that dancing coin was so cool. Makes me want to put on my dancing shoes.
Well, I think Blake should think about putting on some gum boots because that rubbish dump should be pretty putrid by now.
Okay, it's been a month now. Let's see how my dump's going. First up, the milk carton. That's starting to break down, but it's going to take a long time. This tin can is exactly the same as when I first put it in. Plastic cup? Yep, that looks exactly the same too. What's this here? I think this is what's left of the newspaper. That's really on its way. This is the potato peel. Finally, it's disappearing. And last but not least, the apple. Bugs and bacteria certainly like this the best. So the completely natural stuff like the apple and the potato peel are going to break down the best. But the stuff that's man-made, but mostly natural like the milk carton here, will eventually break down too. The other man-made stuff will be here for years.
With its protective coating, this carton will take 5 years to decay. A shopping bag can take up to 20 years. A tin can might take 100 years. And a plastic bottle or cup may never break down.
All these nasty pieces of work aim to pollute the environment forever. You're out of here.
every day to Sains. All the guys want to do is kick cans around. But today I'm going to show them a can like they've never seen before. I'm going to show them that this is rubbish. What they need is this. They're going to need to keep their distance for this one. Sure, it doesn't look very special now, but if what happens next, that'll blow their mind. Okay, I'm on. Stand by for the kickoff. And... Cool, huh? My can comes back. I call it the comeback can. I can see I've got the hook, line, and sinker, but can they guess how it's done?
I'm doing a painting like Sains painters do. Worth that, I reckon. Hey, I'm hanging on to this. It might be worth millions of dollars one day. Oh no, it's leaking. This paper must have holes in it. Shelly obviously doesn't believe me. Okay, I'll show her that there are holes in this paper. Just a few bits and pieces. First I need a glass of water. And a bit of salt. Give it a stir. I'll just cut a square of paper and wrap it over the top of the glass. Then help with a rubber band and watch this. See, the water stays in. It looks waterproof, but now I'll give it a colour test. Give it some food colouring. A bit more. Now we wait. Look, it's happening. Fresh water is attracted to salty water, so if the clean water seeps up into salty water in glass, the paper leaks.
There's a special process called osmosis that lets water and other substances through. It flows through tiny pores in paper, too small for the eye to see.
I can see Shamini has a whole new respect for my artistic ability. I think I'm going to call my painting Osmosis. Lucas! Lucas! Oh, there he is. What is he doing? Oh dear, who's broken one of my coffee cups? Lucas is lovely, but he's a bit of a bumble fingers. I'll show him a trick. That'll save a few broken cups. My plan is to drop this cup, and without touching it, stop it from hitting the ground. I can see Lucas doesn't think I can do it. I'll use an enamel cup just in case. All I need to do is tie one end of the string to this nut, and the other end to the handle of the cup. He's about to get a prize. Now I need this wooden chopstick. Ready, set, go. See, it works. My cup is stuck midair, and I didn't touch it.
Priscilla's trick works because as the nut begins to fall, friction between the string and the chopstick makes the string slow down just enough for the nut to fall faster than the string and start wrapping around the chopstick.
And that is how to drop a cup. But just to be really safe, maybe Luke should stick to using his baby cup.
Oh, poor Lucas. I think he's really onto something with that falling cup trick.
Yeah, but I think our team of can kickers is about to try and figure out the trick to Daniela's comeback can.
Guys think my comeback can was pretty cool. Yep, they're impressed. And I bet they want to know how it works. Let's see if their collective brain power is up to mine. I'll give the guys a clue. The lid comes off. I can just hear those brain cogs grinding. Shows that this guy's had an idea. What are you looking for? What? Not quite my idea, but it could work. Let's see how he goes. Oh dear, some original thinking, but no movement at the station. Back to the drawing board. What else can they think of? Plasticine. Not bad. It will roll differently for sure, but how differently? James has underside his orders. Hands off. Nope. No backward movement there, James. He's gonna have to come up with something smarter than that. No time for a drink, Richard. Oh, he's going to try water. Maybe. Nope. There's only one thing for it. They're gonna have to learn from the expert and find out how a real comeback can work.
What is that? Ambulance? No, it's police. Listen, I wonder if Ty knows what it is. The sound of the siren rises, then falls away. It's like something shifting as it passes by. Hey, why don't you use a different sort of siren to find out why the sound changes? Instead of a siren, we're going to use a watch with an alarm. Maybe it will do the job. Now, I'll get Ty to walk away, and I'll turn on the watch's alarm. I'll whiz around my head. I'll get Ty to show when the alarm sounds higher and lower. Yeah, she can hear the sound change as the watch calls around.
When the watch is moving towards Ty, the sound waves punch up, and more waves get to Ty's ears each second, so the alarm makes a higher sound. But when the watch is moving away, the sound waves reaching Ty stretch out, so they sound lower in pitch. That's what we call the Doppler effect.
Okay, let's change places. Yep, I can hear the change in pitch, but now Ty can't hear the change. I guess that's not so puzzling, really. I'll try. Yep, because when I twirl it round, I'm in the centre, so it's always the same distance from me. The alarm sounds the same all the time. I guess Ty thinks it's time that alarm went off. I love the way bubbles float through the air. They're so cool. How this tells the way I can make them last longer. I know. I'll need some vinegar, a small bowl, some baking soda, and a big glass bowl. This fruit bowl will do the trick. Put the baking soda into the smaller bowl, then pour the vinegar in. Now I'll just blow some ordinary bubbles, filled mostly with air. Just as I thought. They're floating in midair. The acidic vinegar and the baking soda make carbon dioxide bubbles. Carbon dioxide gas is heavier than air, so this mass of fizzing bubbles just sinks to the bottom of the bowl. That leaves the lighter air-filled bubbles lying on top of the carbon dioxide bubbles. Two layers of bubbles, one floating on top of the other.
You know what I call that experiment, Dana? A bit of froth and bubble.
Very funny. The froth and bubble time's over at the comeback can design factory, but they're down to serious business now.
Okay, showtime. I'm gonna show my buddies how a comeback can works. We need a can like this with pre-cut holes each end, a large stone, rubber band, some scissors, some string, and some plastic wrap. Cut the rubber band so it's a strip, feed this through one of the holes, and tie it on at the end. Next, cut a stone in plastic wrap. Cut a piece of string about 5 centimeters long, tie this around the wrap to secure it. Now comes the tricky bit. Pull out the rubber band from the tin. You may need some help with this. Tie the stone to the band, pop the stone back into the can, thread the rubber band through the lid, making sure it's pulled tight with the stone in the middle. Fasten the lid and tie a knot on the outside. And now the world's coolest comeback can is ready for demonstration. Simple when you know how to.
As the can rolls along, the stone makes the rubber band wind up. That means the band is storing up energy. Once the rubber band is tightly twisted, the can stops moving. Then the rubber band releases that stored energy as it unwinds, and the can will come rolling back towards you.
This is mine. So guys can make their own.
Hey, that was so cool. You know, Dana, if we decided to repeat that story, we could call it the comeback can comeback.
If your joke's don't improve, David, we might not be invited to come back ever again. See you next time.